The Washington Commanders came out as victors over the New York Giants on Sunday, and quite honestly, it was a more impressive win than you think. And there were a lot of players that really did themselves a lot of favors and stood out, and we're going to touch on those in our latest edition of Winners and Losers for the Washington Commanders. Number one, we got to start this thing off. The obvious winner is Jaden Daniels. Like, what can't this guy do? Like, he just continues to impress everybody, and he just seems to get better week to week. Like, I don't know how you can get any better because specifically with what he's done in terms of taking care of the football, in terms of being a playmaker, in terms of leading his offense and team for that matter, it's almost unfair because he is so talented, and to see what he's done in such a short amount of time, it's fantastic. And obviously, Jaden Daniels did that on Sunday against the Giants. He went 15-22 for 209 yards and 2 touchdowns, both of them to scary Terry McLaurin, who we'll get to in a second here. Also had 8 carries for 35 yards. And like I said, he's finding a way to be that playmaker that you need him to be, that leader you need him to be, and he's taking care of the football, which is absolutely huge as a rookie. Dante Fowler Jr. had a couple of sacks, also had that early pressure on Daniel Jones that should have been an interception. Nice hands, feet. But overall, Dante Fowler Jr. has really done himself a lot of favors and done a lot of good things this year, and he deserves a lot of credit for what he's done. And I think that he's going to continue to get more looks and hopefully have more of an opportunity to rush the passer. Austin Eckler also went out there and did the thing. 11 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown. Also had 3 catches for 41 yards. In the absence of Brian Robinson, you have a lot of things going for you, and I think that Austin Eckler did a lot to not only carry the load, but also him and Chris Rodriguez did some good things as well. We'll get to him in a second. Terry McLaurin had a couple of touchdowns, his only 2 catches on the day, and you just got to feel for Terry McLaurin because he continually gets the job done, and he's got himself a quarterback now, and this is going to be his best year yet, and he's going to just absolutely kill it from here on out. Also, Chris Rodriguez, Jr., like we talked about, he led the team in rushing yards with 52 on 11 carries, 4.7 yards per carry, and really solidified the game at the end there and gave the Commanders the things that they needed. Great job by him. Noah Brown, 5 catches for 60 yards on the day. Like, he just continually made impressive catch after impressive catch and found a way to get open, and he just continues to be a bigger and bigger part of this offense. De'Ami Brown had that huge 24-yard completion, and I mean, he could have scored, but it is what it is. Made a couple of nice moves and had a 24-yard catch that really helped set up the Commanders. The O-line was fantastic. Not a single sack on Jaden Daniels. Now, obviously, some of that plays into him just being athletic, but also it's one of those things where you did a great job in the run game too. You got what you needed on the ground, and you continually kept Jaden Daniels clean, and you just got to give him their credit. The O-line has looked really good. Ben Sinnott, now, he only had a catch for 12 yards, but he, again, as a second-round rookie, you're hoping he's going to get a little bit more involved here, and over the last couple of weeks, he has. I believe he's got 3 catches, 17 yards, and a touchdown on the year, but you saw him with that 12-yard catch and what he can do with his ball in the hands in the open field, and he is going to be dangerous. Yes, Olamide Zaccheaus looked really good as well. 2 catches for 48 yards, had that big one at the end that really sealed it. And yes, I think that overall you are really happy where this offense is heading, and it's looking pretty good. Now for the losers, losers. So obviously, yes, the defense, you won the game, but we got to talk about this. So first off, how do you allow Daniel Jones in this offense to basically march down the field on like 5 huge chunk plays to start out the game? You know what this offense is going to do. It's not like they're reinventing the wheel, but okay. Anyway, also, Bobby Wagner and Jeremy Chin got absolutely wrecked in pass coverage, specifically on that Theo Johnson touchdown right over the top where you let him back into it. Bobby Wagner is historically one of the better cover linebackers in the NFL, but obviously he's getting up there. But Jeremy Chin, you got to give him over the top help there. You got to be able to see that. I mean, I saw it, and it's not like, Johnson's breaking any speed records and he's a big target, but you got to be able to make that play. Also, Dante Fowler and Mike Sand were still absolutely trucked by Daniel Jones there. That was embarrassing. Like, you cannot be a defensive end getting trucked by. I understand that Daniel Jones is a big dude. I understand that, but at the end of the day, hit him low, and it wasn't a good look. Also, late game pass coverage and pressure. I think a lot of this more is coaching when it comes down to it, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like Dan Quinn and company put you in a really good spot defensively. You just need to go out and execute. You need to get pressure on the quarterback, and you need to find a way to make things happen, right? So overall, I do think that the Commanders, things look really good. You got another win. You're 7-2 on top of the NFC East, but there's still more to do. There's still more to correct, and the Commanders, I think, are going to do that. But overall, let us know what you guys think. The Commanders, winners and losers against the New York Giants. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.